All right, say that again. All
All
happiness is.
happiness
Yep.
is the gap between expectations and reality. You have the life you're living, you have the
Yep.
life you expect to live. In between there is where you can find some level of happiness. And the wider that gap is, the more miserable you're going to feel.
It is important to basically go, these are very real feelings that people have right now. And so if we start with empathy, where do we go next, Morgan?
Well, I think you start with empathy because if somebody feels like they're falling behind, that's their truth. But I think it's important to realize too that all happiness is just the gap between expectations and reality.
All right, say that again. All
All
happiness is.
happiness
Yep.
is the gap between expectations and reality. You have the life you're living, you have the
Yep.
life you expect to live. In between there is where you can find some level of happiness. And the wider that gap is, the more miserable you're going to feel. Renting an apartment that was very nice because they had an expectation that that's where they should be and they were comparing themselves to other people, even if it was kind of out of their budget. They were traveling and dressing and eating out in a way because that's who they felt that they should be, even if they couldn't necessarily afford it.
Morgan, you're calling us out here,
I'm
Morgan.
calling everybody out.
Yes.
I've been in this situation too. There's no shame in it.
So there's a little bit of, because, just in full disclosure, I entered my marriage with $10,000 of credit card debt that my husband did not know about and then proceeded to hide it from him.
Yep.
But the truth is, I just walked my credit card into stores and bought stuff I didn't need with money I didn't have.
Right.
There was a level of relief when I could say to myself both, I'm responsible for this mess. I can see how I made dumb decisions at the time because I had outsized expectations for how I thought things were going to go. And admitting it to myself in a weird way made me feel like, well, if I've got the power to make dumb decisions, then maybe if I wake up and recognize that, I've got the power to make better decisions.
Yes.